Hello guys and welcome back to episode 2 of this Rising Lord story campaign series. So, back straight from where we left off yesterday in the episode, we have got the Spears for Tannheim mission that we need to complete. So what did we do last episode? We marched our army, Tancred's army, onto the bandit controlled Perlenbach and we liberated it. And we've now got our 4 peasants working away here, but the problem is we've got terrible happiness. So we can't get any new peasants anytime soon because happiness is such a major factor in how much immigration and births you get. So if it's so low, we need to build up, which is why I've got the quarter teeth on. I want to get more food here, so we can get up to double rations. What I'm going to do though is I can either move my army back to Tannheim or leave them in Perlenbach. I'm going to leave them in Perlenbach for now, and I want to get my spears. So to get the spears, we need the smith, is what we were talking about in the previous episode. I also need iron, because you do need iron and wood for spears. We need blacksmiths and some people working on the wood and some people working on the iron. So looking at the smiths, we need about 100 more wood, and we need about 33, well exactly 33 stone. So we're getting stone from our quarry in Perlenbach. And that's what we can really do for now. We need to grow here in Tannheim, but we're doing that. We're getting 4 happiness per term. We've got plenty of housing space, so look at that. But yeah, that's what we'll do. So what I'm thinking then, I'd like to say maybe I disband some of my army so that I save on the upkeep and get some people back. But I've got 70 men. 70 men doesn't even get me to the next peasant, let alone have any sort of effects over the overall population. Let's just go into the next turn. So the game's bothering me about the fact that the people in Perlenbach are mad. Well, they can shut up because we just liberated them. So yeah, what do they want me to do? They've already got taxes so low, and they're eating fine. So not sure what we can really do, but we can actually buy some beer, which increases the happiness. But I don't know if spending, what is that, 162 coins is worth it for 5 happiness. But I suppose it's a turn's worth of happiness, so yeah, let's go for it. Well, actually, no. We need food. Like, look at our food situation. I think I'll buy, maybe, I'll spend all our money though. Let's lower that to about 180. It's about a turn's worth of food. Yeah, we'll do that. And there's nothing else we can really afford with the trader because we're really bringing in no coin. I could have bought weapons there, but if we're going to go into the smithing and having to get 90 spears anyway, I think it's just a waste of money to buy like 5 spears. It's about 20 coins, so yeah, we'd be able to buy what, like 10, 15 spears? It's really not very significant. But looking at that, population in Tannheim has increased. So we've now got one bugger working on the inn, and that is actually where I'm going to leave him, because the inn produces, I think it's 2 happiness per worker, or at least 1 happiness per worker. If you take them off, what does it? Yeah, 1 happiness per worker. So that extra happiness, even though it's not a lot, is enough to try and bring up our happiness to bring in population. But actually, then saying that, it is actually only 1 happiness. I'm going to take back what I just said. I'm going to put a guy on the field to increase our harvest. We are running low on food. Then once I start getting more people in, I want to get them on the wood cutting and the iron mining. Over here in Perlenbach, we do need better food, so let's get a windmill here. Yes, it takes us back on the stone and the wood, but getting more food here means we can grow even bigger, so let's go for that. Some sort of story mission. So, theft. One evening, the captain of the guard approaches Tancred. He captured this thief, along with a bunch of children, when they broke into our granary last night. Did I say a Safaru, of course? A Saparu? No clue. The captain snorts contemptuously. Indeed, Tancred thinks, the girl standing before him is a member of the first clans to settle Aberlin long ago. There is still a few traditional Safaru in the north of the country, but most of them are adapted to life all over the country. Despite the harsh penalties for theft, the girl seems unfazed by her situation. Tancred approaches her. Why did you try to steal our grain? He asks. Belong to the bandits from Perlenbach? The girl replies, my name is Heidi. With me are the children of the rebellion left orphaned. Thanks to Solus, they escaped your lame guards in time. In protests, that brat got in our way and left Soldier Berhard with a bleeding nose. Besides, these kids were really fast. Heidi continues. He recently fled Badani from the executioner and his gang. Together with his brothers, he's joined a cult. They persecute the nobles relentlessly and claim to want to liberate the common people. Rumour has it that they are bandaged to a priest of Saint Ormu. The sign is a white star on a black background. We used to hide here in the forest, but eventually we ran out of food. Saint Ormu is all the way south of Oberlin. That's hard to believe. That would mean these cultists have spread everywhere. Captain interrupted. What are we going to do with the girl, my lord? If the people here get wind that their crops have been stolen, there'll be an uproar. Yeah, we're definitely locking these people up. I don't care what the situation is there. We've already spent loads of resources trying to bloody liberate this town, and then we have people who've come in and stealing our stuff, so yeah, get out. Must have you locked up. My mother will have to pass judgment on you when she comes back. Somehow he feels unsafe in the presence of this confident girl. Heidi looks contritely at Tancred, and I hope you have a comfortable cell for me. Captain pulls the girl roughly behind him. Comfortable? A night in prison will bring you to your senses, he snorts. Tancred glances after her, but his mind quickly wanders to the strange star symbol. Interrogate this woman further tomorrow. The next day the captain knocks on Tancred's door again. She's escaped, my lord. She picked the lock and just disappeared. We've looked all over the village and my men are searching the forest now. I have a feeling she's already gone. Tancred scratches his head. Perhaps he should have the security in Tannheim thoroughly checked. Apparently anyone can get in now as they please. Yeah, absolutely useless. You can't pick a lock with your fingers, which means she clearly had stuff in her pockets that she could use to pick the lock. How useless are these guys? Oh my gosh. Oh, whatever. Still got our main mission of getting the spears for Tannheim, so that's what we're going to do. First though, I want to get more wood in, because the wood we do need for a lot more stuff than the stone, so we want it quicker than the stone. Blessed with fertility, we're getting 100% birth rates. That is good for building up a population here in these towns, which is what we need. We really just need the population to work more jobs. What's that I hear? A troubadour has started to sing in your realm. I have no clue what that means, but I don't know if that's good, I don't know if that's bad. I don't know what that's going to change in this game, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. Like, we have got another peasant though in our realm, so I'm going to get them working on the... Yeah, get more people if we get the shepherd here, so let's get the shepherd here. Can we get the upgrade? Yes, we can. So that's even more birth rates for the sheep. That's it for now here. Perlenbach, there's no one new. Perlenbach does actually need some more housing. Obviously, we're not at that yet, but once we get more people in, we need more housing. Looking at the situation, I don't think there's much more I can really do. I think it's just going to have to be another end turn. So we've got the smithy place down. I am now going to take one of the lumber workers and get them building here. It is 5 turns though, so it will take us quite a bit of time to get this building done. But again, we need to get it done sooner than later, so let's get someone working on that. Glove. The wind whistles sharply down from the fallen mountains. In the camp, Tancred studies the old maps of Oberlin given to him by Sir Wilmond. There is a storm on the horizon. Suddenly he's startled by loud shouts. Night has brought his heavy war horse to a halt between the tents. He's dressed in the colours of Kurfels and shouts loudly, I've had to do a voice then. I am Knight Stefan of Hugenbere, my lord. Knight Jorn of Kurfels challenges you to battle. Iron Mine shall be the prize. What the fuck? For it rightfully belongs to Kurfels. On the field we shall see he was right in the eyes of Solus. He throws a black glove to the ground. A gauntlet. His horse puffs its nostrils and stomps its hooves. The tech calls out to him, doesn't Lady of Kurfels have her son under control? The matter should have been settled long ago. The knight laughs. Jorn Hugernbere will show you Tannheim is where your place is, with the pigs in the sty. Tannheim's knights mutter angrily at this insult. Tancred picks up the gauntlet, would not be humiliated by Jorn again. I accept the feud. We Tannheims do not avoid a fight. The knight laughs. Excellent. Don't wait too long. Tannheim otherwise will take what we want and perhaps more. He turns his horse and gallops off. This would be night will be the downfall of us all, Murtagh murmurs. Tancred, I know a feud cannot go unanswered, but the Council of Count will not allow it. Feuds are strictly forbidden. Tancred tucks his glove into his belt and looks angrily into the distance. I don't care what the old Council of Pontefract say, the iron mine is ours. Artek sighs. I take it your mother is not to know about this. This is my fight. If I don't take it, I can hide in the stables forever. Tancred replies defiantly. So, how the gauntlet has been thrown down onto Mars at Tancred of Tannheim, marches to the border of Kurfels, no later than the end of the 16th turn, and puts him to the sword. What the hell? We only have 4 turns to make an army. That is fucking crazy, man. We can't afford these mercenaries. We can't afford them. We don't have a trader. We're not getting our smithy in time to smell any weapons. We're actually going to have to. I'm going to have to take these guys off here and get this made in one go. So 1 turn that we made. That then also gets another beggar. That's what I'm going to have to do. Race those weapons. We have some wool, so we can make some light clothes, but oof, this is tough, man. This is really tough. We have a trader. Okay. Oh, we lost a peasant in this region. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. Let's get him back there. Him back here. And then let's get these guys on here. So, we've got a trade. We've got a little bit of cash. What's the cheapest one we can buy? That seems to be wool clothes. So, let's get 25 wool clothes for 350. 26 wool clothes. We can then produce ranged. I think we want spearmen because we obviously have to get this spearman. It actually just says spears for talent. It doesn't say spearmen, but spearmen are the only things that can use spears in the military section. So we'll actually produce spears here. So 60 per turn. So actually no, we can. We have got 3 more turns, or at least 2 more turns before we do that. So we've got 2 more turns to get some more stuff. Future for Perlenbach. People seem to realise that the things are looking up for Perlenbach. They send Tancred a bag of gold in gratitude. Oh, brilliant, 40 experience and 50 gold. Smashing. Perlenbach is still struggling to develop, but it's definitely doing better than it was when we first took it over, when everyone was starving and stuff. Is there anything we can get here, though? Yeah, 8 more pieces of armour. Brilliant. We've got 60 spears. We are running out of iron, though. I think we'll do... Oh, this is where it's annoying because we obviously are limited by one or the other. I think we need to do clothes to get up to. We can have 60 spears and then 60. So yeah, 60 pikemen because I'll use these 2. And then the next turn after that, I think we just have to fight them straight away. Let's move him there. Because it says no later than the end of turn 16. Which means we do need to take him on. What does it say? We need to be at the border of Kurfels to the end of turn 16. So I assume what that means is we don't have to go there now and be there on the side of turn 16. It means we have to have our guys marching there on turn 16. So we do have time to make those as well. Only 46, but that's still 48 bowmen we could then employ. So we can have 60 spearmen extra, 48 bowmen, and we can get some extra peasants as well. Let's also move you to here because we need the wood. So yeah, brilliant. So look at the happiness here as well. Oh, smashing stuff. Let's up taxes to normal now. So we maintain really, really good happiness. And our population is going to boom. Oh, we could go to double and stabilize it a little bit. I think we go to just a normal. Have it at 90 and just pump out loads and loads of houses. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so this is the moment of truth now. We're going into round 16. I'm going to equip my army. I need to remember to get some cards this time. So we've got 395 XP. So what do I think they'll have? I think they'll have a decent amount of bowmen. So I want to get 1 shields up. And you can see here, I can't move my mouse, but I can actually here. These 2 represent what unit applies. So before, in a different series on this game, I was saying, oh, why can't I put this on certain units? But actually, it's because some cards only apply to certain units. So this one is for the, I assume that is infantry and knights. It'd be any unit of shields, wouldn't it? Whereas this one obviously only has bowmen, because only bowmen will be using the take aim on. So what do I want? First strike is always a brilliant one. I want 2 first strikes. And then we actually have 45 XP anyway, but formation is a really good one. If you're putting one unit as a vanguard force to push up as he engages multiple units, he then gets the 2 retaliation still. Yes, we've only got 3 cards, but hey, and then nothing. We've got our army here. We can get a full 58 units of bowmen, 20 units of swordmen still. Go to... This is where, what do you do? Do you go for 70 units in one? Or do you go for like 35 and have 2? This is where I don't know. Because obviously you can actually only have a limited amount of armies. So sometimes you will just need to have loads in one, but it's like, I have 35 in 2. That gives me more flexibility. I can get more retaliations off. Then it also means my units can die easier, so I might take big morale checks. I think I'll go for 2 35s. Gives me more flexibility. I've got 58, 2 35s, and then I've got, I think, I'm going to go for not for 108. Actually, yeah, because look here. I've got 2,743 people. If I get even 2 more, not 2 more people. If I get, sorry, up to 7 more people to get 2,750, I'll get a beggar. So actually, by going down to 2,500, I'm just avoiding a beggar. So actually, yeah, these peasants will be good. Yeah, I'm gonna make the army, save army. We've got 313 men. It does say he has few, but we can see what he's got actually. I forgot that you can see that. So we can see he's got some bowmen, he's got some peasants, he's got some crossbowmen, and he's got some knights. So having 2 separate pikemen, we can against his knights, because we can tie his knights up. Having the swordmen will be good against his peasants. Having the bowman, we've got 58. I don't know how many. He's probably got way more range units than us, but we can still try and pocket fire at him. But yeah, let's go. The bridge. On the bridge between Tannheim and Kurfels, the armies finally meet. The banner of the 2 houses wave proudly in the sharp wind. Jorn Hugernbere gallops up to the bridge. This is the land of the Hugenberes. Even our ancestors were lords of the Iron Mine. He shouts in a loud voice. Let us decide here in the field of honour who will have the right to call it their own in the future. Never! The mine is ours, shouts Tancred, drawing his sword. Jorn laughs. You have my respect for actually coming, Tannheimer. Let us fight like the warriors of the old tales. He rides back to his knights and is handed his lance. Tancred looks at Matek, pulls up his helmet, and grimly nods at him. Well guys, I'm going to end episode 2 there. So I will continue this battle on in the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave it a like. If you're enjoying the Rising Lords content in general, please subscribe to the channel so you can see more and be alerted more when more content comes out. And yeah, join the description in the link. Join the Discord in the description so you can come say hi, give me feedback, suggest new games or new series to cover. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in episode 3.